find it.
Access to it.
Hello, hello, hello. This is hello, hello, hello. 35 seconds in, Leeds is trying to open up their bank account and get a goal. Goalkeeper does make a stop. The little chip doesn't make it over the goalkeeper from DCL. But they started out fast. Okafor with a nice cross in there to DCL, but goalkeeper is there, and I think the shot is just doesn't go high enough over the goalkeeper. But Leeds, they need to start strong. I think they are good when they continue that. But anyways, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. This is the Road Trip. I got Mr. Tom with me. How you doing, Mr. Tom?
Hey Gary, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. What was that all about?
Hey
Oh, man.
everybody.
Huh?
Hey everybody.
There you go. We'll see who's joining today. Hopefully we get a decent crowd. We've had a lot of people join us, so welcome to the channel for those who have. I think Spencer will join us, but I don't know. Sam is he might be on location, so we shall see. We shall see. I guess we'll get into it. 7:30 a.m. over here. Brentford played Fulham to a 0-0 draw. I think Brentford did not look at today. Fulham wasn't able to get over the hump. Finishes 0-0. I saw bits and pieces of that game. I don't know if you got to see that, Mr. Tom.
No, I've only seen people complaining about it online. As in,
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Man United and Chelsea instead, or something like that.
Yeah, between the two of them, they had about 24 shots. But that might be coming in late into the game, and Fulham basically dominated possession. Well, they had the better possession. But yeah, only 4 shots on target between the two teams, and all of them came from Brentford, who I think it seemed like wasn't even having a good day. So Fulham didn't put a shot on target. No shots on target. That makes it really difficult to win a game these days. Makes it really difficult.
Like you need shots on goal, on the target of the goal, to help you win football games.
Yes. Don't I know that? Yes. So that's how the day started over here. We got Leeds and Wolves on my screen. Got Newcastle and Bournemouth also playing right now. That's still 0-0. I would put that game on, but I don't want to. I don't think I want to see what's going on there. I mean, do we care? I guess I do care in the future. Everybody's telling me that no matter what happens, Arsenal's probably dropping points to Newcastle, who I haven't think has been that consistent this year. But yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. And where is Newcastle right now on the table? Everybody probably expected them to finish kind of higher up the table, but they sit right now. Where are they? My screen. What is going on? I can't. Well, something's happening with my window. I can't scroll down. Scroll down. We're gonna refresh this window as well. Let's see how that does. So, Mr. Tom, I don't know if we talked last time. Told me about Leeds on Monday night.
Monday night was most wondrous. It was the best. It was the greatest thing ever.
Now, okay, you expected any of that?
No, I didn't expect any of it.
Why not? Like, your team has it in them. They just, all I saw was a full 90 as opposed to what we've seen in the past, which is about 60, 70 minutes, and then you're hanging by a thread. That looked like more like a 90 the closest you're going to get to like a 90-minute performance from them, because they're going to score. They can score on anyone, right? Defensively,
It was incredible, Old Trafford. It was really good.
Yeah.
So that first half, if Leeds had been 4-0 up at half time, no one would have had anything to complain about. It was, well, they would have complained, obviously, because that's the nature of football. But we were very, very good. And why did I expect it? Why would I expect it? We have not had a result there since 1981.
No, that part I get, but the football that you can play has been there all year. It just hasn't been consistent enough throughout an entire game. And I think attacking wise, you've been fine. I think in most games, it's that defense has been a little bit leaky, at least in my eyes, as far as closing out games and stuff like that, where you've dropped points where you probably should have been able to hold on and either get a win or hold on to the draw. You know what I mean?
If I know exactly what you mean, Gary, but I'll put it another way: if football matches lasted 85 minutes, we'd be in 10th.
Very true.
Simple as that.
Very true. Yeah.
But,
Football. I like to say football games lasted like 30 minutes. Arsenal will probably be in most games. Because we seem to be like on it for 30 minutes, but then not so much. So here we go. We got to go through the chat real quick. We've got Chris Nix in the house. Chris Nix, thanks for joining us. I don't know. Oh, Chris Nix is probably going to be watching a lot of football tomorrow and Monday, because Liverpool travels to Everton. I believe that's the Merseyside derby, and then West Ham plays Crystal Palace on Monday. So he's got he's kind of like just sitting around. But before we continue on and say hi to the next person who's in the chat, we'll say hi to one of our hosts or co-hosts, Spencer, in the house with his glasses on.
Yeah,
I know. I'm always surprised when you probably wear glasses all the time, I think, or you don't. I don't know. But
I wear them normally when I'm at home. If I got in public, I'll wear contacts.
I only know you from home now, dude.
That's true. Well, sometimes I wear them. I mean, I woke up so late today that I was unable to put the things in. I'm so tired. Hold on, I'm so tired. I put StreamYard / the code. I'm like, this ain't working. Forgot the .com. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
All right. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Cool. Cool. All right. We'll go through the chat real quick here. And Sam, sorry I can't join you Slags today, but I want to say go Devil Wankers. Go Transmere. And more importantly, Junior Furpo is a disgusting slag. That last part there is probably the most truest of all the things you've written on that post there.
It's upsetting. But also, important to note, speaking of Devil Wankers, we do have a title match. It is Stevenage. Stevenage FC will be challenging the Devil Wankers, Lincoln City, in the unofficial World Cup.
Have they actually won all of these matches? Or have they held on to the belt? They've just won them, right?
They have won most of them.
Okay, so they've hung on to the belt by points, but okay. I just wanted to see how it's been going.
To be fair, they are winning in the top of League One. So I can tell you the exact.
Cool.
But they're very clear. Like
you can read this one because it's getting a little dirty. You can read this statement.
They've been unbeaten for about 4 months.
I heard that.
Yeah, they're 9 points clear at the top, so 10 points clear at the top in League One.
Justin should have had a better header there than what he put on. The ball came off the back of a Wolves player, and he headed it. Just I don't know why. If he heads it down, he scores. Let's just say that. Spencer is wearing, what does this say, Mr. Tom?
PU55Y.
He's wearing pussy protection goggles.
Is that true, Spencer?
I don't know. They're just they make me so I can see what people are saying in the comments. Because if not, you kind of see.
Just you guys with these the devil wankers. All right, got pink cushion in the house. Ian's in the house. I assume Ian is watching the match or at least listening to it or trying to figure out what's going on. Still 0-0. They're in the 10th minute right now.
Oh, Stevenage are winning 1-0.
Oh no, the belt is up. The belt is there. Oh no.
Jeopardy.
Well, the best part about this
is
it either can stay in League One or it can transfer to the Championship.
Yeah.
A nice little ball there from there's a nice little ball there. Nice little ball up the touchline there from Leeds, but it gets kicked out. There's balloons flying around. Chris Nick says he's got those serial killer glasses, so that's what it is. So Spencer, he obviously thinks you look like somebody who does bad things to people.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'm just kidding.
Ian, you glorious like, how are you, sir? Says Sam. Stevenage, I've
Technically.
paid the ref. There you go.
Technically, I've got there's some black frame ones that definitely look serial killer that I have. And there's some that I got issued in my time in the service that keep you from having kids because no one will go near you when they see them. So
you mean, what is that thing called?
Birth control glasses.
No, the movie Falling.
No, Full Metal Jacket. Yeah.
No, the one with Michael Douglas falling up or whatever. Falling down. There you go. You don't remember his glasses?
Yes.
He had the crew cut in the glasses.
Yes.
He went a little psycho.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
Shocking.
All right. Anything else going on in the football world that we want to talk about?
I guess Brentford and
Brentford and Fulham. We kind of went into that. I don't know if you saw that match.
I did. I woke up at 9:33 and I was like, for some reason I thought the show was 11, and I'm like, oh shit, it's not. It's
no, we only change when England doesn't change their clocks.
I was tired, so my brain was all over the place. I did not get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, it was an ugly game from the bits that I saw, and if you listen to anybody, they'll tell you the same. All right. So, let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any scores here that matter to us.
Did we mention Coventry promotion? I'm sure you did.
We have not even got to that. No, we did not mention
Okay,
that. Frank Lampard, right? Frank Lampard, with the. I think they just got the point yesterday.
Yeah,
with just a point, they needed 9 points adrift. They needed to get to 9 points to secure a spot in Premier League, and they did that. They got the point. Now, no matter what happens, the worst case scenario is they finish second, but they put another point on the board and they will win the championship. So they are.
Congratulate them.
Huh?
I congratulate them.
Yeah. Some people were talking about it, and at least I think in our chat, whether Lampard will stay with them or will that allow him to get a better looking job.
I think 10 years ago, Coventry were in League Two.
Yeah, but where were they when he took over? They were just in the championship, or were they in?
In championship.
Tanaka with a corner coming up in the 14th minute. Calvin Loon's trying to get on the end of it, and the ball is it's header. That should be a goal. Oh, it gets turned away on the line. Ay. And they at least been able to keep this ball in it. Nope, it gets knocked out. That could have been a goal. Yeah. All right, what we got going on here? Ian says, I'm watching you, but listening to the Leeds United commentary on BBC Radio Leeds. Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Leeds have been looking really good. I know you probably have seen all of this, or heard all of this, sorry. But if let's see, they're going to show the replay of this. It was a corner that was well outside the little goalie box there, and Calvin Lewin's cross basically was going to go across goal. The defender cleared it. I don't know if he could have turned it in any more than he did. So BBC Radio Leeds, aka Radio Hovis. I'm assuming that's not a good thing.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
A Hovis is a brand of bread in the.
Is it like some moldy bread or something?
Okay.
I'm asking because I don't know.
No, it's fine.
Is it good bread? Have you bought it recently?
I do get Hovis bread, yeah.
All right, cool.
Nothing wrong with it.
The ho. I had a friend, Ian says, who sounded similar to the old man in the Hovis ads. Oh, there you go. And then Sam says, that's derogatory towards women, Ian. Ooh. Okay. I'd say it was a complimentary. We got Holly in the house. She says serial killer glasses, and she would know.
Yep.
She might find out.
She's laughing, but
Find out it might be her.
Oh, it is.
maybe she's the maybe she comes and does the cleanup.
Maybe she'll kill me in my sleep. Who knows?
That's not how it works.
So, question.
She said, not serial killer, as in somebody who does mass murder, but serial killer as in milk and a bowl and a spoon.
Oh, Cocoa Pop terrified you, are they?
Question. Tom, so today, if things go your way, well, I mean, what's the point total to guarantee? Because you've got Spurs on 30 with 6 games left. Is it going to need 42 points this year?
I believe 40 would make me feel a lot more comfortable.
Okay, I was just curious.
But to be fair, I won't feel comfortable until we are mathematically certain.
Correct. Same way Arsenal fans are with the title, yeah. Until it's mathematical, yeah. 100%.
Rosie's in the house. She says, "Gary out." Thank you, Rosie.
That's the
I
correct
will leave soon. The Captain Crunch killer, says Sam. There you go. When things go your way. Has Spencer had his Weetabix?
No idea what that is.
It's like the little wheat things that you get, but they're just British. It's like the worst cereal for kids. Let's just say that. Unless you get it frosted and it's the sugar on top of cardboard. So, take your pick.
I think
at least that's how I recall those type of breakfasts. Not good for kids. Definitely no sugar in them. Too healthy. Spencer, have you had any breakthroughs in the lab?
Not yet.
Mad scientist. That's what that is. It's life cereal. Gary out again. Rosie, come on. Rose, and he agrees with you. Sam, I don't like you. How is everyone? We got a goal coming up. Sick of Gary not being out yet. Got a corner coming up, so I guess here we go. We'll talk about this. Tanaka with the goal. We'll talk it through. Ball's up. It's up really high. Headed at the goal. And, goalkeeper keeps it out. Oh, bicycle kick. Bicycle kick, number 24. That is Justin with a nice little flip on his back and puts the ball where nobody can see it except for the goal. And there you go. Wolves up 1-0 in basically that would be the 18th minute.
Wolves up?
Wolves up 1-0, Gary. Are you trying to upset me?
1-0 lead. Sorry, did I say Wolves?
You said Wolves up 1-0.
All right, but I just said Justin scored.
I know.
Connected took the corner. Come on. I messed up I messed up everything at the end. But in the beginning it was going fine.
It was. Which is why I'm only giving you shit over it, because it's still gone my way.
Yeah, James.
I just finally saw the goal.
Yeah, you got Ryan in the house, Mr. Arsenal Podcast. Check him out. I don't know if he's doing any shows today. The Ampadu's shot, it goes right at the chest of the goalkeeper. And then and then a little kick over the back by Okafor. And then the bicycle kick. I think it's a bicycle kick from Justin right in front of the goal. The goalkeeper, nope. It goes right underneath him. Yeah. It's hard to get those big guys down like that. Ryan, the Leeds United analyst. There you go. The only justification for you not being live on the road is that you're dead. What's your excuse? Oh, Rosie says you should be here no matter what, Sam. Another cross. This should be a goal. It is. What? And this one is, guess who? Okafor. He's out wide by himself, and it was a very nice cross. The goalkeeper there's nothing you can do about it. It was a very nice cross. If you see the replay, you're going to go, nice. Wolves down 2-0 early in this thing, not even 20 minutes, and they're down. And people say they're probably done.
This result actually wins me 20 quid.
Yeah. If it stays at this, or do you want more?
Well, no, I want more because I'm greedy. But because a guy at work, a Tottenham fan at work, I've had a wager with him across the season where basically he didn't think Leeds would make it to 37 points, whereas I thought, yeah, we might.
But okay. I was going to say you already had 37. No, you didn't. You had
To be
37
honest.
on the live table. So right now, you know what? Right now you just need a third goal, and I think you'll feel really good about it and just
You
continue
know what's
putting the
better
pressure
than
on.
2-0, guys?
Yeah. Very nice build up there.
3-0.
So Ryan with the lead statistics. Ryan says, "Hey Sam, if Leeds staying up puts the Knuckle Draggers into the championship, so be it. That's what we want to see, right?"
I don't want to get too forward, but you do realise that when Leeds go to Tottenham on Monday Night Football on the, I believe, the 11th of May, that could be the night that Tottenham are finally sent to the Championship.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
Think everybody be all right with that. I don't know what this means, Mr. Tom.
Anarakuf.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. It's probably in some.
Yep, it is 2-0 lead.
It's Noah Okafor in an anagram, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right.
I could be totally wrong.
Wolves come down and the
I'm
attacker
correct.
just slips on the
Thank
ground.
you.
Yep. Important stuff, Rosie. No such reasoning. All right. I agree, Ryan. We want Spurs. I said it, down where they belong. There you go. Another anagram. There you go. Question. Do you use Daz? Only when I want to see something on Daz, which is usually just. I guess I watched the World Championship, or what did I thought of the World Cup Championship, whatever that thing was called. I watched it. I watched it there.
You mean the unofficial World Club Championship?
Yes, you're right. The unofficial. Well, I thought that was the official, and yours was the unofficial.
Oh, speaking of unofficial, there's been a second goal at Stevenage. Goal scored by Tendai Dalgarqua. 1-1. Lincoln are currently in position to retain the championship for an 18th time.
That is just ridiculous. And we're moving on. Ian, you are a anagram genius. Oh, another. Oh, why did he do that? Okafor, all he had to do was continue up the pitch, and he didn't. Kanaka is going to put too much on it, and he goes out for a goal kick. Lovely usage, Sam. There you go. Thank you. You guys are enjoying your wordplay here. The championship should be allowed to decide if that team can enter. That would suck if they got the. You know what? You guys have to go down even one more. Daz, the soap powder, Gary. I thought you meant Dazin and like the yeah, that's what I thought too, Sam. Goal for the Double Wankers. There you go. You guys got me saying bad words on the TV, on the YouTube set. All right. Anything else going on in football that we want to talk about?
We only really care about what's going on at Ellen Road.
Yeah, me and Spencer might care about some other stuff. I think a lot of people are like pretty much writing off Arsenal tomorrow, and some of them are Arsenal fans. Spencer.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it up. I had some thoughts I wanted to share on it, but I wasn't going to bring it up because I thought, we were enjoying the other football. But I'll bring it up.
Well, we have to talk about stuff.
Well, no, and that's fine. I can do it. I just didn't want, Tom to have to hear us talk about. I'm sure he's heard Arsenal City stuff till he's blue in the face, just like us. I don't know if we're going to win tomorrow, but this whole idea that we're going to get turned over 4 or 5-0, it's just ludicrous.
Yeah, as I've said all along, have you not been like as bad as we are? Nobody's just running away from us. We might lose by 2 goals, but nobody's running away from us.
I just
1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, all right.
You could
to answer your question, Sam. Yesterday, Shanghai Port FC played out a 1-1 draw against Shandong Taishan, which now means that they are 11th in the Chinese Super League, meaning they are on 2 points. 2 points.
Wolves have a corner, Tom. Nothing's happened, by the way. I'm just saying they have a corner. I'm a minute behind Gary, so He's over here celebrating something, and I'm like, well, I haven't seen that yet. And you haven't seen it at all.
I've not even looked for the goals on Twitter.
Well, the corner's been successfully defended. Maybe. Yep. And this corner's still going, but Wolves have the ball outside the box. And shot from nope. And yep. And Leeds get possession back, and now we're on the counter break. Whoever number 2 is. And I would be the worst broadcaster ever at this point. Leeds have a shot from the end of the box, saved by Wolves keeper, and boy, I'm tired. I sound really horrible. No, but nothing's happened, so it's still 2-0 in the 26th minute. But anyway, you've got WrestleMania tonight, right?
I've not, no, but it is happening.
Right. I'm gonna watch it.
My plan is to watch it tomorrow morning.
That'd be fun.
Monday morning for night 2.
Awesome. I'm probably not going to partake this year, just because they have that $30 a month plan for ESPN. I just don't want to pay that.
Yeah, isn't it a case that I could have this wrong, but Anthony Herbert was telling me they've advertised the first hour of WrestleMania on ESPN, like their main channel or whatever. But I wouldn't pay for it personally.
No, it's not that I'm not interested. There's so much money to spend after a while, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, I missed all of that. My wife, we have to get our roof looked at. So the roof guys will call. Huh?
Your roof looked at?
Yeah. The roof, the thing that covers the top of the house kind of thing. Roof, not the roof. I mumble my words, so yes. I probably said what you said.
I'm going to drop out of this browser and come back and one. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. We'll see you in a bit.
It's a genuine question for you, Gary, and I think
yes,
you're going to love this. It's one of Rosie's.
Oh, I think I see it there. I don't even know if I want to put it up, but anyways, did we do this one already?
I have provided him an update. They drew 1-1 yesterday, so they're now up to 2 points.
There you go. Is that 2 points after all the deductions? Is that right?
Yeah. I think I could be wrong, but I think they were minus 10 points.
Was it everybody in that league is deducted or something ridiculous?
Half the Chinese Super League had point deductions for various, what would you call it, financial irregularities.
Yeah.
3 teams are still on minus point.
Wow, that's crazy. So the question here is, would you rather take somebody to Disneyland or Tom to Neverland? Well, I don't like either of them, but I like Tom better. So we're going to Neverland.
Like me more than Pol Pot?
I think I like you a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me,
Gary. Bit more. Huh?
It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. You put me slightly above one of the largest serial killers of our time.
I know, that's crazy. Chinese conspiracy. What? Sam is going to Disneyland. Go on. Pink Kitchen. The man said he's not alive anymore. Are you allowed to transport cadavers? Yeah. You guys are going on. Here we go. What else we got here? Rumor has it is that Sam is live on another YouTube show. He went there for the money. Cool. You know what? If he needs money, then he better. I will not stop a man from going out there and earning his bread. All right. That's what he needs to do. Go on, man. I will say, go do what you got to do. I kind of feel like I do this for the fun of it, and you know what? Sometimes you don't get paid for the things that are fun. All right, so that's where I'm at. I'm crying on the inside, but on the outside, I'm smiling. Yeah, I could do with some cash. Right, Mr. Tom, you could do with some cash.
We can always do some cash, Gary.
In some places, he's a great crowd pleaser. Is that right? Got Lonzo in the house. He says hi, everybody. Hey, Lonzo.
Hey, Lonzo.
Joining us. True, Rosie. Oh, you guys. I don't want to say it. You keep bringing up this name. I don't want to say it. I would never go live on another show at the same time as the greatest son. You are right about the greatest Saturday show there is. That is true. You know, Anybody who watches it enjoys it. They don't understand why we are doing it, but they enjoy it somehow. So, what flavor noodles is Ian having? Let's see. Is the overlap on today? There was a lot of people talking about the overlap, and basically, I had a little back and forth with a guy on the chat. They looked at the overlap, and the overlap is saying that somebody like a Declan Rice should be doing more. And I just feel like it's hard to do more when you're already taxed at 100 plus. When you're hitting the red, and your manager has no answers to relieve that redness. Where you're sitting, in terms of your availability and your health. I kind of feel like if you push somebody to the edge, you're not going to get what you want, even though they know that they should do something else. Let's see if Spencer is better now. Oh, let's see if Spencer is back. He took off the glasses because he was concerned that we thought he was a man of questionable intentions.
To be fair, I would have started with the contacts, but I had this allergy medication I put in my eyes. You got to wait 10 minutes before you put your contacts in. I put them in at 9:55, so it won't going to happen.
Oh, okay. All right.
But of course, while I was going away and putting them in, the lab decided to come by and eat the rest of my fruit. So I got 3/4.
Have you not had a dog in the house before? Have you not seen those? Have you not seen those reels and those TikToks where they leave the food in front of the dog and go, "Don't do anything"?
Winning 2-1.
Stevenage is winning. See, I'm a complex man of failures.
Got a free kick for Tanaka coming up here. I don't know if this is going to turn into anything. Tom would love Neverland. He definitely would.
I really would.
They've got roller coasters there, is what I heard. Right? Yep. So he probably likes the beef and tomato noodles. Anybody ever heard beef and tomato noodles?
No, God no.
It doesn't even sound good.
I've had them a couple of times. They're all right.
Oh, no, I never heard of those. You're not taking into consideration Jaiko Maxon. That is true. Wrong in Ian. She doesn't believe in your. To be fair, Gary wasn't really being what? Come on, stop that. I'm not anywhere near that. I can't be that way anyways. I can't. It's not even. I can't. That's just how it works. Ian says he detashes chicken and mushroom. That actually sounds good to me. So that's where I guess we differ. Tomato and beef, chicken and mushroom. Yeah. All right. Right. Ian is a wrong one. So there you go. The overlap was in reply to the greatest Saturday show comment. I heard that. No, we were talking about, people talking about what they were saying on the overlap. I kind of felt like, you know what, Arsenal in the last 5 games hasn't shown what they are capable of, but I would like to believe it's still there. Everybody else is seeming like, what I saw in the last 5 games mattered. And I am a trend man, but I don't know, and I think the trend has gone upwards in the last game, so I'm going to hope it continues. If you didn't see better football in the last game, then maybe, you're expecting the worst.
Do you know what the difference between Tuesday's performance and Saturday's performance was, and why I feel a little bit more confident about this weekend? Arsenal had control of the game. I never sat there on Tuesday or Wednesday night and thought that Sporting was actually going to get a goal. And that was because I felt we were in control of the game. We were doing some of the things we used to do well. There were some nervy moments, 100%. But, I mean, my biggest thing right now is if we lose, it's going to be like a 2-0. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I can't sit here and all of a sudden sit there and you're going to tell me that City is all of a sudden going to be the City of old, the same City that's lost or drove 37% of their games. I mean, look at the Chelsea game. Chelsea had opportunities in the first half. They put their dinner away. That game could be a 3-2 game, right? Liverpool in the FA Cup had opportunities. And even in the Arsenal game, if we had a more competent goalkeeper, that's probably a 1-0 defeat. Yep. So, it's opportunities from the opponents that they haven't taken and opportunities that City took and put them in the net. So, But this is the same team that drew to West Ham, same team that drew to Forest, same team that drew to Sunderland. It's who they are. So they have inconsistencies and flaws too. So
I mean,
we'll see.
when you look at it, Arsenal has one more point than City in the last 5 matches, but it doesn't seem like that in the league. People would lead you to believe that they've just dropped off considerably, and it's only been 1 point in terms of the difference between Arsenal, and Arsenal has the 1 point advantage. So, you know what? There you go. There you go. So Ian says, "I've just eaten a sticky rib one, then some sliced serene. What is serene?"
I don't want to know.
Anybody know what serene is? Anybody?
It's probably
Google it.
some vegetable.
Oh.
I'll Google it to find out.
Rosie says something about having a
Routine
sadist.
malt loaf.
Okay, some
From
bread.
prison?
Breados
Yep.
like chicken and mushroom pot noodles. Okay. If you're allergic to the glasses, stop wearing them, Spencer. He didn't say he was
Malt
allergic to the glasses. He said he took allergy medicine.
Yeah,
Rosie, you got to listen.
it's April over here. That's a complex month for most Americans.
Yeah.
Is that
Tom,
true?
what would you like to do most at Neverland? The tickle session with Bubbles or go on the ghost train with Michael?
Oh, I would 100% choose the ghost train with Michael.
Oh, that just sounds
Sorry,
nasty.
Jackal.
Something
Sorry.
scary. Everything else that goes on in that kind of, that thought process.
I'm
It was
definitely
not a
gonna
great
watch the
question,
movie when it comes out this
Rosie.
week. I'm going to see it.
Is Bubbles the giver or the receiver, Sam? Yeah.
Only Bubbles knows for sure.
There you go. How dare you say the overlap is better, Rosie? Did Rosie say that? Rosie, you might lose your little your wrench if you keep that up.
I don't believe she'd ever say anything like that to us.
This was what Sam said. You know what? Maybe Sam is. What are you doing, Sam? Because you're listening to us, so that means you can chat with us. There's eye candy on the overlap. You saying there's no eye candy over here?
I
So
keep
sad.
forgetting Rosie is a woman, so that would make sense. I was like, "There's no women on there that's eye candy," and I was like, "Oh, oops."
Well, to be fair, she might like Jill Scott.
That is possible.
Yeah.
Unlike
Lolo. Lonzo's into the Tickle Fest. All right. And
You
something
should
about
check
you're a
that your
trans
Bubbles.
man, Gary. Yeah.
Bubbles supports West Ham,
Yeah. There is on the road trip too, Rosie. Don't lie. Yeah, see? Dead chimpanzees are not efficient at tickling. Oof. Do we actually know if Bubbles has passed away? It's almost like, it's almost like
think Ian
Elvis. Do we actually
checked
know
into
Elvis is dead? Do we actually know that? Just because they said Edgic stage left doesn't mean it happened. You're correct. Derek 2 is cute. That is true. Who is Derek 2? Anybody know? Anybody know?
I have no knowledge of any Derricks apart from at Christmas.
Anybody know who Derek 2 is? Anybody know? Oh, I think I know.
Don't do it. Oh no!
I think
God
that's Derek
damn it!
2.
Not again.
That's Derek 2. I think. Check it out. Mr. Tom, he might have a really good weekend if he sees back-to-back wins. So there you go. So there you go.
Bubbles is alive, by the way. He's 42 years old.
See, there you go. See? And the cat's getting in there.
Bubbles has seen some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you damn right he has.
Derek 3 is better than Derek 2.
Bubbles knows where all the bodies are buried.
There you go.
He was reportedly born in a biomedical lab. What is this guy?
So there you go. Bubbles is alive. Calvin Loon clears the ball off the line there. Is that header goalkeeper gets blocked out? But DCL has been saving some goals lately. Right? Didn't he have some saves in the Manchester United match? Or at least 2, I think.
DCL's performance at Old Trafford was arguably the greatest performance he's had at Leeds. And he didn't score. He should have scored. He missed enough chances that he should have scored. But the fact of the matter is...
Oh, is that going to be a yellow card? Because he just
made two
fell for no
clearances
reason.
on the line in about 10 seconds. It was incredible. I love that, man.
Yeah. Serene is malt fruit loaf. Oh, that should have been a free kick outside the box because he basically, Ampadu swings at the ball, misses, and gets him in the arm. He could have got him in the stomach, but that's a little interesting. The referee said no. It's going to go the other way. and Leeds get the benefit of that one. So got Charles 87 SLC in the house. Gary, how are you? I'm doing well. All out assault on Etihad, no survivors. I'm with you. Got to, you know what? Leave it on the pitch, right? Leave it on the pitch.
Play for a draw, you'll lose. If you play for a win, you might get the points you need.
Exactly. Arteta cannot sit back. He needs to put gas on put the gas
You
pedal
don't have
down.
to be reckless, but you also don't have to be stupid.
Yeah, no, I know.
So
If you
it's a
play an
mixture.
Arteta,
Yeah.
if you play an Arteta style of football, it's very controlled, but it should involve trying to score.
You can
You
still
know what I mean?
control, but you can be controlling progression too.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I put something in the chat here. I mean, if looking at what we saw Wednesday from Zubamendi has actually got me the most excited, just because I saw some of that old Zubamendi, the progressive passing, the good movement. It's going to be a tough order, man. But again,
it's only going to get tough because everybody assumes that we're going to play the same style of football. We're going to play without the energy. We're going to play without the determination, without the sense of urgency, all those type of things. So that's what if you're expecting. That it's going to look probably what you think. If you don't think the team's going to wake up and decide they might want to play some better football today, then it's going to look ugly. But I expect them to change. I don't
think we're going to see 2023, but I don't think you need to see that either. I think needs to be, instead of doing some of the constant recycling. I think I saw the Overlap do a breakdown of this last night, and it was like talking about how Arteta wants him to sling the ball to Gyökeres and in the channels, but we shouldn't be. I think we should be doing more controlled play building it up to the pitch. But I think that's going to be the key. If they sit down on us with that 4, do we pull back into like a 4-4-2 to kind of give ourselves a little bit of outlets on the wings? Yeah. I would absolutely start Havertz in this
I don't think slinging it to Gyökeres is losing control of the ball, because I think when you put the ball in the air for him and expect him to bring it down, that's the problem. But if you let him run underneath, run to the ball essentially with space behind him as he goes, then I think you're all right. But I think that's the problem. We try to act like he can hold the ball up, and he can't, which is fine. Just play to the strengths of the player, man.
That's exactly. But I'm starting Havertz in my 11. He's the starting striker tomorrow, just for that hold up play.
Yeah. No, either way, it's just you got to play like sometimes we'll take a player out and we'll change up and play a different style of football. You're like, what the world was that all about?
Yeah.
Play to the strengths of the players you got. People say you shouldn't do that, but then we do that. But we do it in reverse. Bubbles is 546 years in human years. Wow. Charles got a question here. Let's see what it says here. Last time in a Caribou, O'Reilly clearly targeted Zubamendi with the height factor for second balls. This time, if Zui plays left 8 and Declan sits deep 6, that is one of options to counter them. Right? Yeah. There are. I think we can play better football for sure, and that's probably one way to do that. Yeah, I like to see Declan further back than Zubi, because I think that Zubamendi is actually going to make, I believe, more line-splitting passes than Declan, who I don't think that's his strength at all. He'll come up late in the possession and do things, but I don't think we're asking him to be part of the build-up initially. There's a cross in there, it gets deflected. Oh, there should be a shot. Oh, he's not able to get to it first. The Wolves did really good there on that defense. I take it back. Derek 2 is cute about the Arsenal top. Rosie is got so many problems. Bournemouth is up 1-0 and Newcastle. So there you go. Bournemouth has been playing well. Possibly we saw more progression from Zubamendi last game versus Rice. Yeah. It says some guy called Bronco NBA. Chase Lago finished 5th. Did anyone else? I don't know what that is. You guys talking about some race car driving thing. Would you rather have arms as long as Mr. Tickle or legs as short as E.T.? Says Rosie. Spencer.
For context, Mr. Tickle is a character with obviously arms like that. For context, I don't know if you know, but I would choose Mr. Tickle arms.
You'd rather have the long arms. What about you, Spencer?
Well, Mr. Tickle had short legs, didn't he?
He only has his feet, doesn't have legs at all.
And we don't know if ET has legs.
Yeah,
We know he
I
has
gotta
feet.
have long arms. Yeah.
There you go. Long arms it is. Long
Yeah.
tickle arms, says Sam. Yeah, and Rosie says, "Yeah, I know what you want." And there you go. Would you rather, says Rosie, drink soup out of a farmer's welly or from a binman's sock? Now, a binman is a trash man. Is that
Yeah.
right? All
Yeah.
right. So a farmer's willy, and you know what farmers do? They spend all day outside in the sun, or a binman's sock. Ooh, they're both gonna smell stinky, anyways.
Did she meant
Yeah.
Willie? Like Willie? Like
the boots.
No, she meant welly, as in Wellington boot.
Like
oh,
boots.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. That's not what I was.
It's a legitimate clothing item.
Yeah. You never
But
seen
they
like
are
Paddington Bear? Doesn't
Yes.
Paddington wear wellies?
Yes.
You saw Paddington Bear, Spencer.
I'm uncultured swine, Gary. What do you want
You
me to
don't
say?
know Paddington?
But the bear, the movie?
The movie? No, what? The
Okay.
movie? Come on,
I
tell
had a
him.
kid that grew up during that time.
You had a kid that grew up in that time.
Yeah, Paddington the bear.
You talk about the movie? That's
Tom,
like
you're a movie connoisseur. You know what I'm talking about.
I know there was a movie made about, but I just remember it on TV.
I've seen Paddington 3, where he went to Peru and he met his own kind. I don't mean that in a racial context. I mean he meets the other bears.
Interspecies.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Welly. What does it say here?
How about
farmers'
neither? I don't know
wellies
what's
might
there.
have some nutrients. So there you go. I misread welly. Yeah, I think I said willy, but I meant welly. You're right.
Sorry,
Of course you did, Ian.
child.
Dirty.
I was just gonna laugh. at
Paddington
like a kid.
isn't big in the U.S. You know, I knew Paddington from the U.S., even though I did know Paddington from my time in England. So Paddington Bear is cool. He was.
Let me look at the Paddington movie and I'll see what his box office was in the States.
Yeah.
Well, when I Google Paddington, that's what I come up with as a movie. So whatever other Paddington you guys come out doesn't exist.
No, I'm mainly.
That's like saying that Superman was only in the movies, right? Batman was only in the movies. Do you remember Batman on TV? Superman on TV, Spencer?
I do remember watching. That's how I watched Batman, was on the TV. We've got a head injury in the
Paddington's
walls.
actually from it's based on a book series initially.
All right, so here we go. Here's a question from Rosie. This one's a little tame. So, Spencer, would you rather have your name tattooed on your forehead or have no front teeth?
Okay, let's preface this. What does she mean by front teeth? I'm missing these two. I could buy a veneer, so sure, no front teeth.
No front teeth. What about you, Mr. Tom? Name tattooed on your forehead or no front teeth?
I would have no front teeth in that
Yeah,
situation.
I'm with the no front teeth. I get that one. Not putting game set. No, it's just halftime here.
I'll make a joke.
It's halftime here.
I'll look this
You know
up.
what, Spencer? He's gonna get dirty. I know you. I get to see the dirty meter just went like this and kept going, and then you turned away and it started going back down again. I know.
No, I was going to say it. Tom
No.
will fit in over there. They're all missing teeth over there, right, Gary? Just Tom.
That is part of the main reason why I didn't really hesitate with it. I'm like, yeah, I'd fit in.
Paddington is a slag. Yeah.
I could just see you with Tom tattooed on your forehead. Could you just see a Spencer? Like, what a so
Paddington
dumb.
is Hugh Grant's greatest work. Yes, Freudian slip, Gary. Yeah, no, I do that. I do that. Same here, Gary. I knew Paddington Bear
For
as well.
anyone
Yeah.
who wondered, Paddington in
Halftime.
the United States
Thank you for that.
took 76 million.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Not bad, considering it had a budget of 38 million.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that's just in America, so.
Exactly. So its actual box office total was 326 million, which is
Wow.
why there's been 3 of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People love a
Yeah.
good cartoon. Even older people, they don't mind it. It's not serious and
It's technically not a cartoon at the moment, Spencer.
well, that's right. I just remembered that. It's the cartoon with live action in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, there's actors.
They've CGI'd the bear that talks.
Yeah, and Rosie, I guess, is what Spencer's. Was this what you were saying, thinking of here? Is that what you're thinking of? Something to that degree?
No, I was actually going to make the British no teeth joke.
Oh, okay. All right.
But now I'm wondering.
Now you're wondering if that would also play?
Interesting.
I prefer the original Paddington Telly. So I did like the original one. He likes bacon, right? Or does he like honey?
Have we ever thought about the fact that Rosie's question?
Marmalade. Sorry, marmalade.
Have we ever thought that Rosie's questions, when she does catch us, she's going to make us do every single one of the questions we preferred? That's her torture?
It did slightly cross my mind that I might be held to these answers.
Yeah.
What you say on TV doesn't matter, right? It's not real.
Yeah, it's not real.
All right, here's a question coming up. Mr. Tom, would you rather eat a wet loaf of bread or drink a pint of whipped fish?
Oh, wet loaf of bread.
All right,
It's
Spencer, what you
awful,
doing?
but I'd rather that than a pint of fish.
A texture of the wet loaf would really disgust me, but I imagine the smell of the pint of whipped fish would just be rancid. So I'm gonna have to go wet loaf, man.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna have to deal with the texture because the
you just
smell.
got. You know what? Here's where I would take my mind. Like it's like you know how you take bread and you dip it into like melted cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to kind of try to make that correlation so that it's not like it's just water, but it's just some
And she
really,
didn't specify you couldn't have cheese to dip it in either. So win-win.
There you go. So she said wet, right? So if it's wet, it could be wet from the melted cheese.
Marinara sauce at 100%.
We are approaching half time, Gary. Is there any chance we can have some half-time scores, please?
We can. Let me go through the rest of this chat, and we will do that.
Sorry.
Wet loaf all day, says Ian. None of you guys will have teeth, and you'll be spending a lot of time at Neverland. Ooh, Rosie, that is not what was said.
Nope.
That was definitely not what was said.
Sam's comment after it is fucking evil, but brilliant.
Sam, you know what Sam would do? No teeth at Neverland sounds practical. Yeah, this is where this year goes sometimes.
I want to be
Rosie started
Neverland at all because I'm above the age of 12.
Rosie started this, and here we
We're
go.
all safe.
You go with the scores coming up.
I'm safe.
We're just going to do English scores, so here we go. English scores right now. Brentford, as I said earlier today, at the 12:30 mark in the UK, finishes 0-0 with Fulham. Leads up 2-0 at home to Wolves. Newcastle is struggling at home to Bournemouth, down 1-0. Later on today, you're going to have that team playing Brighton. That could be a scary game for that team at home. They're not good there. And then after that, you got Chelsea and Manchester, the team from Manchester. I want to say Manchester, the UTD thing anymore. I just say Manchester, so Mr. Tom knows that I belittle them as much as others. So there you go. In the championship today, Derby wins 1-0 over Oxford United. Millwall wins 2-0 over QPR, which helped them in their pursuit of making it to the league. Right now, 43 games in for both Coventry and Millwall. Millwall is up 1 point on Ipswich, who have 2 games in hand. So Ipswich has a chance to, if they make up those 2 games, push Millwall into the playoffs. Portsmouth wins 1-0 over Leicester. Leicester is sitting. Where is Leicester sitting? Ooh,
23rd.
Leicester is sitting 8 points off of the freedom of the relegation zone, so they are probably going down. Bristol City 1-0 over Norwich. Hull 1-0 over Birmingham. Preston at home to West Brom are losing 1-0. All these latest scores are at halftime. Sheffield Wednesday and Charlton 0-0. Swansea up 1-0 on Southampton. Watford and Sheffield United 0-0. Wrexham is up 2-0 on Stoke. Is Wrexham where are they at now? Wrexham is sitting in 7th place by 4 points behind Hull. Doesn't look like Wrexham's going to make it. They do the American dream. They're 4 points off right now with the same number of games played as Hull. So
never know. 4 games left.
No. 4 games left, but they're down 4. That's not where you want to be. In League One, I'll try to just highlight some scores. I might do them all. Barnsley and Bradford played to a 2-2 draw. Barnsley played a man down. Bolton and Huddersfield played to a 3-3 draw. Bolton also played a man down. Wimbledon
Scored the
loses at home.
equaliser in
Plymouth
90
1-0.
plus 11.
Huh?
90 plus 11 is when Bolton scored the third goal.
Oh, ooh. Very crazy. In the 101st minute. You're right. You're right. Wow. Lots of stuff going on in that game. Exeter loses at home 1-2 to Stockport County. Leighton Orient loses at home to Rotherham 1-0. Mansfield wins 2-1 over Luton. Luton is right on their way down, if I recall. Luton,
Going down?
Wait, no, Luton is not. What am I saying? I thought Luton was struggling. They're sitting in 9th right now, so they are 6 points off of the playoffs to make it into the next
Isn't
round.
Jack
So
Wilshere their manager?
Stevenage
Yes.
is sitting in 6th
Yes.
place right now, so there you go.
Yep.
Northampton and Doncaster 0-0 at the half. Reading, Cardiff up 1-0. Stevenage up 2-1 on Lincoln. Wickham, Blackpool 0-0. And then League Two, Borough loses at home 3-1 to Barrow. Swindon, Accrington 2-2. At halftime, Cheltenham, Newport 0-0. Raleigh, Shrewsbury 0-0. Crewe versus MK Dons is losing 2-0. Fleetwood and Chesterfield is a 0-0 draw at half. Gillingham, Grimsby up 1 with the only goal in that one. Harrogate, Colchester 0-0 draw. Notts County and Barnet are sitting at 1-1 at this point. Oldham, Salford has got is that on the road with a 2-0 lead. Transmere and Bristol Rovers sitting at 0-0 at half. There you go. That is your scores today in English football. I'm not going to go to League Nation.
Have you heard that Sam's got a new book out?
I have. What? What? Compulsive and hilarious, like a brilliant gossip of your best friend, Sarah
Pasco, I believe. that is.
Pascal, called Slags. Look at Sam.
Nice.
Sam has made. Yes, he wrote a book called. I'm not going to say it. And then he is a slag. He also is part. He's a pitcher on the book of Slags. There you go.
Slags Anonymous.
Yeah, Rosie says she'll be back in a bit. We'll see you in a bit. Yeah, Rosie doesn't like cheese and bread. That's what is wrong with her.
Yeah,
You eat cheese on loaves of stuff, Rosie. I've seen the pictures. All right, you've seen pictures. Melted is acceptable. So there you go. Huddersfield Town have conceded for late on. There you go. Yeah, you shared a picture of stuff you've eaten with cheese before, says Sam. The American pronunciation of Gillingham. Did I say it wrong? How do you say it?
It's Gillingham.
Gillingham. Ah,
You say it as if the G is a J.
it sounds like it. All right, Gillingham. I'll try to remember that. That's a great book. You need to compare with Sam's book, with Tom's book. Do we have Tom's book? Because everybody loves Tom's book. Tom, how Thomas Ross became a slag. 10 steps to make it as a slag. And you know what? If you order now, the shorts come signed.
Yeah.
They are extra small, but you
but
know,
not
that's just,
necessarily with ink.
but that's how he rolls.
It's also important to notice that because Leeds United scored 2 goals on Monday night and they've currently got 2 goals on this night, Gary, with your permission, can we have a 4-second dance break?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Make it 7.
Huh, huh, yeah, 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 motherfucker, yeah.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That is a dance break everybody can get down with. Everybody can get down with that. All right. What else we got going on? That's it for the football. Yes. Whew. So yeah. Akeem, the Leeds fan. You're right, Sam. You're right about that. Akeem does love him
He's
some
in Leeds
Leeds.
colours.
All right. So Leeds are up 2-0 on Wolves. That is the on the stoop derby. We've had a couple of those over the last couple of weeks. This one is going in Mr. Tom, David, Ian's, and many others' favor. Mark, I think, has resigned to the fact that he will be going down.
He's probably looking up where you can find the championship in America.
Yeah, it's on Paramount.
Yeah.
He won't be
Are all the games on there? Or
Most of
just
them are on there.
They will have a lot of Wolves games though, based on the fact they're a relegated side, or they are likely to be a relegated side, and because of the assumption that they'll be re-promoted.
Hmm.
They'll in the early going of the season, you'll probably see them quite a bit on Paramount, I imagine.
Yeah. So whatever we just said, Ian's down with it. He said that's what I'm talking about. So there you go.
It's because he's liking the dance break. Who hates a dance break?
Nobody hates a dance break, man. Nobody hates a dance break. So in the late games today, that team losing today, everybody?
Hopefully.
They're playing Brighton.
I may have seen a statistic. I don't know if I'm remembering it accurately, but Brighton are top of the form table over the last 6 games, and Tottenham are bottom of it.
You know what's weird about the only reason why that is true is because they have a loss 3 games ago, whereas Arsenal has a loss 1 game ago. That's the only difference. They have the same point total. So if you're going by the last 5 matches, then yes. You know what I mean?
I see.
So the difference between Brighton and that team is that team has 1 point in the last 5, and Brighton has only lost once in the last 5 matches, and they've won everything else. So there you go. Also, we've got Chelsea and that Manchester team playing. Chelsea has only won once in the last 5. United has only won twice with a draw, and they lost. Both teams are coming in with a loss, at least a loss. So there you go. Thanks to Leeds for Manchester United. Manchester United and Chelsea lost, of course, to City. Got a sub coming in for Wolves. We're going to try something different here.
I'm still at halftime on my game.
And Ian is going back to commentary. Yes, thanks for that. We will do as much as we can over here. I'm not sure who they're bringing on, if this is a freshen up some of the attack. They're 38 out, 17 in. Second sub of the game for the Wolves. Pedro Lima. Wolves fan want to see him, it sounds like. All right. And Newcastle and Bournemouth has started. They're already into the 46th minute. Leeds players are coming out right now of the tunnel.
All right, question. Sorry. Go ahead. It's relevant. It
doesn't have to be.
True. Still want to ask it, though. Coventry City, Tom.
Yeah.
So I understand where they are geographically in the United Kingdom. Who would be their biggest rivals coming up in the Premier League? Would it be Forest or?
Basically, you're right. Mainly, basically, the group of basically Villa and Forest would be who they would consider their rivals.
Would Leeds go into that?
We would, in the sense that everyone hates us, but not really.
Is it a bigger rivalry in the Championship when they were in the Championship and you were in the Championship, or did that not happen?
Our rivalry with them is literally because Frank. Our rivalry is with whoever Frank Lampard is managing, because we don't like him and he don't like us.
Well, like for Villa, Birmingham City would be. Go ahead. Birmingham City. Well, for Villa, Birmingham City would be probably their biggest rival.
And they're basically local to Coventry as well.
But for you guys, if Derby came up, that would be your big rivalry, right?
Yeah, that's more of a historical one than a geographic one.
Okay. That's it. That's all. I was just curious.
To be fair, we are rivals with pretty much anyone except for Arsenal. And even then, we don't hate Arsenal, but Arsenal hate us because the amount of times we beat you in important games.
I have a link, but I'll save it for when you start acting up.
Is it that Thierry Henry link? Out of interest.
It's not the usual one. It's a different Henri link, though.
Out of interest.
But I'll save it. Just know it's when you act up, I'll bring it out.
I know it's coming. Fair enough. I'll give it about 5 minutes before it needs to be unleashed, I suppose.
All right. Game's starting out a little bit slow, as it probably is. I don't think Wolves want to let this game get away from them, and Leeds are happy to maintain a 2-goal lead. So there you go. Oh man, what else was I gonna say?
I'm just getting quite excited that my team are ticking along quite nicely.
Yes. It's crazy because when Arsenal was looking for a striker, people said because Calvin Lewin, right? Because it didn't seem like he had a team, but it didn't seem like he was being played much. And he looks like he can play some football still.
I asked about him. Got laughed at, not by you, but other people laughed at me. So whatever. That sounded very personal for me, didn't it? It's like, sorry, I was just making a comment. Sorry. Not personal.
He was incredible on Monday night. He's been amazing for us generally. Keep in mind as much as
I think the problem is I was gonna say I don't think he can play, like 3 games a week kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think he definitely could be a starter for you in the league and, for example, the Champions League. But could he give he's not gonna, and that would be only temporary probably. But I think he knows the league, and of course he plays. When he's on, it looks like that Manchester United game, except for the goal that he didn't score, but definitely gives you chances. So
keep in mind as much as he's got shit for Amy, or not Amy, because he's scored a lot of goals this season. Keep in mind we paid nothing for him.
Mm-hmm.
And how many teams down that bottom? How much would Tottenham pay for him right now?
How much would Arsenal pay for him? Like they could have brought him in and still brought Gyökeres in. You know what I mean? And it wouldn't have cost them any more than what they had. Because Jesus isn't a striker, and that's fine. That's good. That's fine, right? But if you said, you know what, I could switch between Gyökeres, Havertz, and Calvin Lewin. You got different types of strikers there that you can utilize.
Different ways to skin a cat.
Very true. And I think that's what we need. Everybody talks about, like, Tony would always talk about how many strikers teams had back in the days, but that's when they played 2 at the top. But we could do with 3 legitimate strikers. I mean, I don't think Havertz is considered a striker, but you know what I mean.
It's probably his best position.
So, yeah. The one thing I see from Leeds that I don't see from Arsenal sometimes is, at least when they get the ball out there, their fullbacks get there whoever's playing out wide, they make that pass to the midfield immediately. They don't wait. Arsenal will wait for that guy to close them down and then the pass never makes it out with the back line. That's the thing I think Arsenal just needs to chop, let's go. Get the ball off the back line as quick as you can so we can move up the pitch.
Here's the problem also, Gary, is like Havertz is more of like a false 9, in my opinion. Probably could play of a target man if you had like a 4-4-2. Gyökeres is strictly a target man. Like his hold-up play isn't as great, but I think his finishing is really good compared to everybody else in the club. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you're going to have different profiles, you need to be able to change it up to get to their strengths, if that makes sense.
Well, that's what I've been saying all along. I said Arteta just can't have this cookie cutter approach to it. Like, this is what I want. You don't fill the gaps. I'm not going to fill the gaps for you. I'm just going to let you go out there, and you're gonna leave me hanging. You know what I mean? Because
Do you know
can't
who I
offer me
think is
everything.
going to be the key on tomorrow?
Mm.
And I think this is the guy that's going to do it for us. It's Eze. 100% believe this. I think Eze is going to present problems for City in the middle of the park. I think, again, I think Odegaard comes back tomorrow, maybe in more of a cameo role. He was pictured in their little, like, hey, look at the fashion everybody's wearing. Again, difference, like, what are these guys wearing? Who's picking the clothes for him? Anyway, I probably say the same thing about me. But anyway, Eze's the guy, man. I feel like he's going to be the one that's going to make the creativity. Like we saw it Wednesday against Sporting. He had some good runs, stuff that I feel like we were missing in the.
If Arteta just allows him to,
but again, that's going to have to come down to I need to make this move.
Yeah.
And
I think a lot of people say it's on the players too. I'm like, here we go.
Mixture.
What do you think? What do you think of this? Because a lot of people, I've heard this
think
comment.
Arteta. I think I blame Arteta for instilling a fear, but I also blame the players for not taking the courage to say, "I've got to run here. Let's go make it." So it's a mixed bag for me. I know people don't like that. I know typically you understand what I mean when I say that, but I think a lot of times in our fan base, there's a mentality of like it has to be this person and that's it, and it's like, well, no, multiple things can be the issue here, and. I don't think, like you said it earlier, our form, we've gotten more points in 5 games, 1 more point than they have. And again, that's over a stretch from, I think, before the international break to now. And of course, we've had things that have changed during that time. But I don't think Arsenal all of a sudden forgotten how to attack. I really 100% don't believe that. I mean, we said this earlier in the year that they're not clinical enough. But that was even when they were doing massive control, massive possession, like that stretch from October to about Thanksgiving where we weren't giving up a shot. It's like it's still our clinicalness has always been an issue. But the problem with that also, if you have a clinical issue, then your opportunities need to arise. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But you can get back to the Leeds game. Like I'm kind of talked out on this. I think you probably are too. Like I just want to see the game at this point and then go from there.
Yeah, I want to see the game. Like I said, a lot of people think it's the game is lost already.
Oh, and well, again, these people thought the game was lost in October, though. They're not. There's people that think we've lost this game already, Gary. You have a 50-50 shot of being right. Congratulations! Like the beginning of the season, they thought the first defeat we had, they were like, there it is, Arteta's da 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 da. Like the first draw, like it's their narrative, and when there's things that back up their narrative, that's what it is. Now, I think there's a world where we absolutely lose tomorrow, and that's because I don't know if we have enough from the forward line to put the ball in the back of the net. Somebody's going to have to step up, period. But I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how that team is set up tomorrow. And I mean, this is it, dude. Like a draw is by far probably a great result, but a win, man, go up there and win, because you could have won last year up there if it wasn't for Trossard's red card.
Yep.
So go recapture that magic, man.
I think we had an opportunity to score late in that game. I think it was Martinelli or somebody had an opportunity that was lost. So I think we had opportunities to even get that third goal. So
I think we're going to get 2 Gabriel goals on set pieces tomorrow.
Gabriel or the other Gabriel,
but yeah, either way,
coming in and making a mess. So back to the game. Anyways, we're in the 55th minute here. Leeds, the game is, Leeds are gonna, looks like Wolves they're gonna. Looks like Leeds is trying to take a little bit more control back on this game, and Wolves will have to chase him around. So, Mr. Tom, did you see the Hall of Fame speeches? I don't know what Hall of Fame is he talking about.
He's talking about the WWE Hall of Fame, which had their Hall of Fame ceremony last night. I've not watched it, Alonso. I know of it. I realise that for the benefit of the audience, half of this ceremony was taken by the speech of Stephanie McMahon and her family, because she's such a legend in the wrestling industry.
What has she done in the wrestling industry?
She came out of Vince McMahon's testicles.
Okay, so there you go.
But she actually did have a job, as in she worked behind the scenes and all that, and on camera and things like that.
Cool.
I'm not going to say she shouldn't be in their Hall of Fame. I just thought it was a bit.
But you know what? There's probably so many more people that probably, at least from the outside and what we see as a fan, probably get it before she does. You know, when you got your dad sitting there, there's levels between her dad and her in regards to what we feel she brings to the sport.
Her dad ain't getting in that Hall of Fame.
No. I just mean, if all the things,
I know,
if the things weren't true, it would be. It's like Pete Rose. Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame, but he broke a rule, and he ain't in.
You say that Pete Rose is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
I find it. I mean, I believe he should be in the Hall of Fame as a player, because that had nothing to do with him as a manager. You know what I mean? That's why they're saying he's not in the Hall of Fame because of him as a manager, which doesn't make any sense. If you want to say as a manager he did this, but he should be in there as a player. He's one of the best that there was at his job. Russ says we have two hopes: Bob Hope and No Hope. See, I don't believe that. How do you go into the? Why are you going to watch it? Why are you going to watch it? I'm watching it because I don't think it's not hope. We can play that. Yes, that might be hopeful, but it's not like we haven't done it before. So Lonzo says he'll be free tonight.
Has scored for Sheffield United. Patrick Bamford has scored. Or as Gary affectionately used to call him, Scamford.
I never called him that.
Made me laugh.
I never called him that. And Russ, there's nobody knows anything about Ron Simmons. Nobody.
That's not true, Gary.
Demolition had a great
Demolition speech. Had a great speech.
Demolition. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I missed that. All right. Yep. So Alonzo will be hanging out with Russ later today. I know Tony's doing the whatever is going. What is it happening tonight?
WrestleMania 42.
WrestleMania 42. So there you go. Check out Missile Dropkick if you want to watch that. Is that on pretty late for you, Mr. Tom?
In the UK, I believe it's midnight. I'll watch it tomorrow morning.
Okay. Yeah. So now you know why he probably won't be there. Russ.
I appreciate the invite, Russ, but I'll watch it tomorrow morning at my leisure.
Yeah.
And to answer that question, Ron Simmons was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2012.
I don't know who he is.
Hall of Fame in 2008. Because I believe he played for Florida State.
Nobody cares about that. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Nobody in the world of sport.
He's a trailblazer. He deserves our respect. It's the first.
Leeds are holding on to this ball very nicely here.
Yep.
Wolves, Leeds are holding on to this ball.
Very professional performance from Leeds.
Yeah. They just have to get the ball into the final third, so it feels like they might score. Wolves might take this as you don't want the goal. Got a free kick coming up here. Okafor is being a little manhandled there.
This result should officially relegate Wolves, I would imagine.
Yes, that's what they were saying.
I mean, my understanding of the maths is that it will relegate Wolves only if West Ham get a point on Monday night.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Tottenham get a win, I believe, something like that.
To be fair, they're pretty done anyway. Burnley doesn't have a chance, right? Mathematically sure, but they don't look. What was that? Was it last weekend, gentlemen, when it was Burnley could have gotten a point against Brighton, or was that 2 weekends ago?
Oh, did he get a penalty call? No. Ron Son tried to run through 4 players, but did.
Allison's got an assist, if I remember rightly, today. So what was your question, Spencer? Sorry.
No, it was like when I think we were doing this a couple weekends ago, or maybe it was last weekend in Burnley.
They had a goal this lad against
Yeah.
Brentford. Is
Yes.
that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, well, that was 2
Two
weekends ago.
goals this lad, if I remember
Yeah.
rightly.
Yeah, which even then would have put him at 23 points, which is still, yeah. I think they've been. I do think that's an interesting dynamic, though, Tom. You know, talking about championship, because my conversation I sent to the chat, got a corner for Leeds coming up, was how like they kind of kept on Scott Parker at Burnley. You know, will Coventry keep on to Frank Lampard? I think they will. Is there a world where Chelsea fire Rosenior and go back to Frank Lampard, offer him the job again?
There's actually a world where that happens, because there's always opportunity if you're a footballer at a Premier League club and you've got a history of doing well there as a player.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it will happen, but at the same time, it's not something I would outwardly say will never happen.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you want them to do that again if you're not a fan. But either way, if they stay with Rosenior or they go with Frank Lampard, you're like loving it if you don't like them. In reality, with the money that they spend, you should just go out there and try to get the best that you can. If you can't, then maybe you stay pat until you can get the best that you can. You know what I mean?
Wolves have a corner. Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to too. But I think the thing that I don't want to.
Goalkeeper gets a hand on that one and tips it over. Ooh,
Okay,
Darlow, it looks much better than whatever goalkeeper you've had in the past. I mean, that glove is just.
Where is Melier anyway? Is he riding the pine?
I don't think he's good enough to ride the pine. I do believe he's probably sat at home wishing he was dead. I don't know. Is he on the bench? No, he's not on the bench.
Yeah. You guys talking about this Ron Simmons guy, and I hate it. I don't know how else to say this.
Gary, in my experience, you just ignore stuff like that and it stops. I'm just kidding.
I can't ignore my fans, even though they're trying to needle me.
Is Ron... Genuine question, Gary, why do you hate Ron Simmons?
I hate Florida. Anything to do... Why do you hate anybody related to Manchester United?
Except he loves
because
Dion.
They're my team's rival.
I don't like anything associated with Florida State, because they're my biggest state rival.
Okay, they're the rival team to the Gators.
Stop. We're moving on, because you're trying to upset me again.
The way you say that doesn't sound like the way you should spell it. Oh, and I love that. That makes me laugh.
I don't like talking to you about.
It's too funny.
Rosie's got a question for you, Gary, and I really think you should answer it, because I'm interested to know the answer to this.
This is so stupid. Who do you hate more, Gary? Ron Simmons or Pol Pot more?
Ron Simmons or Pol Pot?
Well, is it almost like who do you hate more, Gary, Ron Simmons, or Pol Pot? It sounds like she threw 3 on there.
Oh, the answer's obviously Gary, if Gary's part of the options.
I mean, that's what it looks like. Looks like that's what she meant there, Gary. I'm sorry.
Well,
You gave her that wrench, and you gave her that wrench. So
I'm not answering that question because I think it's stupid.
You gave her that wrench, and she hit you with it.
I hate everybody after Gary, just to say that.
I don't know how many bodies.
American at Florida State.
Nanto's about to come on the pitch.
Do you think Ron Simmons has the same amount of bodies to his name that Pol Pot does? I don't know. It's a good question.
I hate that question. I shouldn't even read it. Now you guys have.
Did you love your fans? Though, when you say you love your fans, you have to be a man of the people, Gary.
I am. Florida State. Was he 2-time All-American? And for some reason, Lonzo knows it. I don't know why you know anything about Florida State. I don't understand. You're a Penn State fan.
To be fair, Russ Morgan is probably on Ron Simmons' Wikipedia page, and if he's smart, he should be putting other random facts on there.
Like Ron Simmons has one person in his fan club. He lives in England.
It's 2 technically, Tom and Russ.
Nah, Tom just rides the coattails of one Russ Morgan on the Ron Simmons fan club, bandwagon.
Rose has got another question, guys.
Oh, here we go. Who do you trust more, Spencer? Who do you
Dr.
trust more
Gator?
for medical advice, Dr. Gator or Dr. Leeds?
I'm just a Dr. Gator. Although, to be fair, if you get in the waiting room, Dr. Gator may eat you. Whereas Dr. Leeds is... I mean, you're pretty much done regardless. But,
Yeah. I don't know why Alonso's bringing stuff up like this. Yeah. Got a free kick coming here for Leeds. Just well outside the box, but this one can go into the box, and maybe Calvin Lewin can get the goal that he deserves, I think.
I just saw a...
Nanto's about to come on, so who's coming off for non... Oh, it's Okafor coming off. Okafor with another good day for Leeds. Comes off in the 67th minute.
I love that man.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
He's looked really good. He's looked really good when they needed him this season. Coming on strong of late. But Nanto's coming on. Maybe Nanto can open things up, change things up a little bit. Wolves are making a sub too.
Well, Nanto hasn't missed a day in the gym, though, that's for certain.
Yep. Nanto on for Okafor, says Ian. Spencer.
Oh, boy.
Who would you go to first for life advice? Who would you go to first for life advice? Sam
He really
or
should.
Mr. Tom?
He should
Well,
not hit me.
It's a fantastic question. My Marco Rubio glass. Oh. Sorry, if you get the joke, you get the joke. If you don't,
That's
Gary,
What?
Gary got the joke.
I hate bringing them those names up. Anybody?
But you thought you remember that joke from years ago. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go to Sam. No defense, Tom. Sam is he's very well traveled. He's been to multiple places.
I think you said you've left the country once, right? Is that right?
I'm biased. I would pick Sam as well.
Yeah. Sam does have some good knowledge in his brain cells. Oh, he does have that. Okay. That question. Speaking of, hi, everybody. I believe there's something Zyko Maxon would say before his plant needs him. So there you go. His plant, or as some would say, his planet.
I really need to consider retiring Jackal Maxon.
Yeah.
Well, what would you do if you retired him?
I'd probably have to make up.
You wouldn't be able to go for a potty break if you retired him.
It's true. Good point, Gary.
There's a cross in there for Wolves, and there's nobody there to connect. They want to get a call for some reason. Oh no, you're not gonna get a call for that. But he didn't even fall down. I mean, he looks like he's offsides. Is he offsides? No. I think he runs through the back of the defender anyways, so.
So what's the weather like in the United Kingdom today, Tom?
I don't know. I can't see outside.
Mm.
I imagine it's pretty warm here, though.
Balmy.
Yeah, because I'm not feeling cold. I can tell you that much.
All right. You know, we haven't done in a while, and we should do that. Let's see where we are.
Score updates.
Let's see where we are. Come on.
It's
There we go.
16 degrees here.
Okay. Bristol City still losing to Norwich 1-2. Hull up 1-0 in Birmingham. Preston is losing at home to West Brom 1-0. Sheffield Wednesday is losing to Charlton 1-0. Swansea and Southampton 1-1 draw as we stand. Watford is losing at home to Sheffield United 2-0. And Wrexham is up 2-0 in Stoke. What else we got here? What else we got here in the English Football League? Newcastle has just scored in the Bournemouth match, or has scored in the second half. It's 1-1 draw as we speak. They just scored about 3 minutes ago. William Asula has scored in the 68th minute. Marcus Tavernier with this goal in the 32nd minute. What else we got? So in League One, some highlighted scores. Leighton Orient still losing 1-0 to Rotherham at home. Mansfield and Luton sitting on a 2-2 draw. Huh?
How's Stevenage doing, Gary?
Stevenage is still up 2-1 on Lincoln as we speak. 72nd minute. Transmere Rovers, or Transmere, is losing still 1-0 to Bristol Rovers. That's the highlighted scores. Oh wait, Fleetwood is up 1-0 on Chesterfield. There you go. Cheltenham, 0-0 draw to 0. They are losing 1-0. Bristol Rovers. Is it Bristol City Rovers or just Bristol Rovers?
Bristol Rovers.
Bristol.
Got a free kick for. Oh, that's gonna be yellow from AA Ronson if the referee has any. Aronson got fouled, jumped up, and then he pushed the back of the Wolves player who now is grabbing his head like he got like whiplash. But Aronson, that should be an easy yellow for him because Wolves really want to fight. They want to fight. I don't know why Aronson did that, dude. You're up 2-0. Last thing you need to do is give the other team a thought.
They should literally throw Krezovic or whatever his name out of the game. He did not get hit the back of the head. That is the softest thing I've ever seen.
Well, he's still laying on the ground like he's been injured.
You got to get kicked out for that. Like that needs to be a yellow for Aronson and a yellow for Krezovic for being a.
I think the referee is just going to calm things down. I don't think he wants to give a yellow. He's just going to talk him down off the ledger. Is he grabbing it? He's going to grab for it. Nope, he did grab for it. Yeah.
That's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
I don't think that's a red card. I think the commentators are talking about it should be a red card.
Oh, the commentators are idiots. Oh, just stop. Just stop. It's two-hand push in the back.
I've got Aronson showing a booking.
So dumb. Yeah. I mean, how soft, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was just the fact that he's on the ground like he's been there's nothing there.
It's just, at least he's got some fight in him.
Yeah, but he's got the fight at the wrong time. The fight should be against the defender who's trying to stop him.
That's so embarrassing.
He's still laid on the ground like he got punched in the head or something. That did not happen.
That's so embarrassing.
Livramento has left the game, I think, or did he join the game?
No, he's off, and Dan Byrne is on.
Okay, Livramento comes off for. Yeah, Livramento. If anybody's looking at him, I think this is the second time I've heard him come off for an injury in a game since, people are saying he's going to leave. So. All right. So what do we got? We talked about Transmere, so we don't need to talk about that anymore, Russ. What chance? The chance of meatballs, Sam? Probably make up a character whose name rhymes with Smart Bimpson. All right.
I can't.
Rosie says it's warm and cloudy where she is. All right. Here's a question for you, Mr. Tom.
Yes, sir.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you're retired?
I will buy a cape.
I think he's crying, so maybe he did get injured. But if that's the case, then it's some whiplash. His eyes are watered. So
that's also a possibility. But
the whiplash from the push because he wasn't expecting it. He's coming off gingerly. We'll see if he returns to the game.
It's soft.
But if that's what we think it is, then he's done for the day, right?
I'm sorry if I look at him now, I see that the camera's on him. He looks like a soft individual in general, so no shock.
Yeah, it didn't look like he pushed him that hard. If they show it, let's see.
He's definitely.
Now you see him bend his head back, then he grabs for his neck. So it could be just the whiplash from the push because he wasn't expecting it, even though it looked like he did expect something to come from behind.
So was I being unfair, Gary?
You know what? In this age of football, in this age of sports, you see, when you cry wolf, it's hard to tell. When you cry wolf, it's hard to tell. And that one looks like legit because he does come out of the game. But you know,
All right. Well, I
There's a
guess
header-
I'm the asshole.
and the header goes out for a corner. I mean, it didn't. You know, when you see his eyes, you're like, no, he definitely, whatever it is, he felt it. Russ says
Well,
it's
he's-
never sunny in Scotland.
He's probably rolled on the ground enough times in the past faking it. So
Got boy Tendio in the house. Footballers getting injured by the wind. Yeah, that didn't look like a serious push in the back to warrant that, but it could have just been sometimes you catch people at the wrong time,
yeah.
and that's probably what happened there. But I don't think it was malicious in the sense they was trying to knock him out of the game.
I mean,
Trying
it
to say-
was a pretty. I mean, if Brendan Aaronson's pushing you, and that's all he's got, then
Mhm. Got a corner coming up. Ball is up. Goes a little short. Headed away by Wolves. But Leeds still have the ball. And it's going to go out for another corner. Oh, no. Off the defense. Off Gunderson. So very good
pretty
defense
windy there too, by the way.
Got Mane. The nice defense there. And they're bringing on number 44 for Leeds. Is that somebody with a KJUC? I don't know. He's got lots of consonants in his
Vowels.
name. Barely any vowels.
Hmm.
How do you call him? What's number 44, Mr. Tom? The referee's talking to the side judge for some reason.
Gruev, you mean?
Yeah, that guy. Lots of like. They're having a talk with the assistant. So the assistant's walking across the pitch. So I don't know what that means. Is he out the match? Is he pulled up lame? He pull a hammy? He might have pulled a hammy. He might be going to be the fourth official, I guess, as opposed to a line judge now. AA Ron Son has been pulled, which is probably a good idea. He lost his head a little bit there. Gruev is on, so it's not the guy I thought, but and the referee, is he going to hand the flag over?
The fourth official's like, man, I wasn't gonna have to run today.
Is this referee going into the locker room? Nope, they're going to switch. So the fourth official is going to take over the flags. This official is pulled up. When you pull up lame as an official, it doesn't look good for you as a official. It's not like and he's got. Yeah, it doesn't look good. You have to be physically able to run up and down the sidelines for 90, 100 minutes. But obviously he's not. So this official is going to take the jacket of the other guy.
Are there gambling props for referees coming up lame, Tom?
They're all lame, aren't they? Referees.
Yeah, that's true. Lame and blind.
Yeah. Chesterfield has a man down. They're losing to Fleetwood. The red card came just before the goal, so there you go.
Well, this guy is absolutely not going to fit in this guy's jacket.
I don't know why he even went. Yeah, I don't even know why he tried to put it on.
Oh, dude, come on. You know you can't fit in that.
He put it on. That thing's so tight. It's going.
Man,
it's like I don't have any air in here.
You got a schmedium on. Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's like a compression jacket. Oh, God. Well.
That's not a good look. Like I said, it's never a good look for an official to have to come out for just jogging up and down the sidelines, 45 yards, right? It's not that far he has to run.
What was it bringing on? Whang.
What's crazy is they have to change the headpiece as well.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense. They should all be using the same headpiece, I believe. You know what I mean?
That's
So, all right. Got a question here from Lonzo.
Bamford scored a second goal as well.
Ooh. Got a question here for you, Mr. Tom. I guess it says, do you guys favor AA Ron Son for the U.S. side for the World Cup? I mean, it's already a dumpster fire. I don't think our USA has that many good players that will push him to the bench. Spencer, what do you think?
I mean, he's about the only person. I don't know what's going to happen with the World Cup this year, man. Like for America, like he's probably the only one that looks in form that from the people we watch.
Yep.
I don't trust Pulisic. I think he's overrated, if I'm honest.
Well, I just don't think. I mean, is he even healthy? I don't think he's even been playing of late. So,
I just don't view him as a player that can do a full 90.
yeah, I think since he got that injury again in Chelsea in the FA Cup, I don't feel like he, at least when it comes down to playing in the when it's needed, just not been around.
Well, like Dortmund, Pulisic absolutely was pretty top notch.
Mhm.
That like
He took off the jacket. The media people are probably like, dude, don't put the jacket on.
yeah,
Don't put the jacket on. It's all right.
got a
It's all right.
shooting.
Oh wait, I think he might be putting it on. So that was probably about 5-10 minutes of lost time because the referee pulled up lame.
So Leeds game's getting an extra 10 minutes added on.
So referees in the WWE are better, says Russ, which is like the biggest lie of all time. You know what the referees can't do? They count 1, 2, 3. It's always 1, 2. What comes next?
3.
3, but it's too late. He's already up. All right, here we go, Mr. Tom. Would you rather win the lottery or Arsenal never win the league?
I'll take the lottery win.
There you go. I don't know who's
Oh,
taking
I'll
Arsenal.
take the lottery win for sure.
I don't think anybody's taking
Well,
Arsenal
okay, hold
never
on.
winning
She
the
didn't
league.
specify how much because the lottery ticket could be like a $5, and you're like, yay.
Oh, do they score? They do. Oh, it's offsides. Coming out of that injury time, Wolves on the run, but I think he's off, and he doesn't look too upset with it. So there you go. So he probably knows he was well offsides. He never comes back onside. Yeah, he never comes back onside. So easy call by the official. I don't understand why the flag doesn't go up right away. I mean, he could see he never got back on. So there you go. Good finish from him, but yeah, probably if he was onside.
The reason I'll take any money in a lottery win is because in England, I could be wrong that the laws have changed, but you don't have to pay any tax on gambling winnings.
Very nice.
Hell, even if they give you like 50 million and you have to give 20 it up in taxes, I'd do that.
Well, it's not even that. If it's a 50 million winning in the States, right, when they amateurize it or whatever, it's actually like 38, and then they tax you on that. So then you're really only getting, 25 at the end of the day. So something about bring back Freddie Adu? No.
I could invest $24 million very happily, I think.
I don't want to invest it. I'll just live off the interest. And sit in the bank, live off the interest. I saw Franz Gruber said just live off the interest at what? 20%? Is that what he says, Mr. Tom?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Get 20%.
Remember that?
I do.
We love that movie over here. 15.6
Oh,
million,
it's
Spencer.
phenomenal.
So yeah, we're taking that. I've been told around 14 mil is all you needed to live for the rest of your life. So you don't need much.
Yeah.
You
Live
don't
within your
need-
means.
You don't need much.
Right.
Within your means, yeah, for sure. Calvin Lewin was brought to the ground. The referee says, "Nah, dude, we're not going to do this here. You're up 2-0 with probably another 16 minutes left, probably with all the delays."
Come on,
Goalkeeper
Lincoln.
kicks it out. Goalkeeper kicks it out, and we got about 4 minutes left in the Fleetwood game. They're up 1-0. He's off by pretty much half his body. I don't even understand why they're even showing you the visual here. It's not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
Hell, the
And-
interest on that, if you 25 million, Gary, if you did like a high yield savings account, 4%, it's like $1 million a year.
Bournemouth is up 2-1 on Newcastle. So there you go. They just scored 1 minute ago. Adrian Truffert. I don't know how you say his name. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, said everybody in the world.
I don't think
Tanaka,
so.
Oh,
you go Tanaka with the free kick.
I don't care that it takes place at the Christmas party.
Goal goes gets punched out, and leads it going all the way back. Just I would have liked him to keep that ball in. Oh, he's got it. Nato, the shot is taken. Oh, just 2 feet the other way, and that goes in. Curls away
Leeds.
from Gruev.
Leeds United.
Oof. Yeah. I think if he puts that in the air, he scores. But he puts it on the
Goalkeeper,
ground. And,
the goalkeeper double fisted that ball, right?
he did. And Wolves are on they're up on the left hand side here. It's going down very easily. Let's see what Leeds can contain. Ball's put into the box and kicked out nicely. All right. Yeah, they're saying the ball did not go out. Leeds fans are saying, I think it did. But it doesn't matter now. See if Nanto can help with the pressure on this guy in the corner here, and he tries to go by him and pushes off the defender and called for the foul. And Gunderson is on the ground going that pulled something.
Oh God, I hope he doesn't.
Oh, he fell on the ball. Goalkeeper double fisted. What, Spencer? Yeah, that's what he said. He said he double fisted. Gunderson is not feeling that one. Will's coach is calling for something. He's saying, get a move on. Get a move on, fellas. Get a move on. $36,000 fans have made it to Ellen Road today, folks. I think they're all standing on their feet. Ball's up by Dalo. Headed back by the Wolves and then kicked out for a throw-in to Wolves. So, boom. Wolves have to go up the left-hand side. Get a lot more movement up there. And, Leeds just kind of gave up on that ball. I don't know why. Long ball up here to the right-hand side, and that's going to go out for a throw-in. Joining us is the one Mr. Philip Luther Howell. Good afternoon, Dad. I've logged in, but there's divided loyalty at this time. Sorry. So I assume that means there's cricket on? Or something else that's just as important?
Hello, sir.
Rosie says afternoon to Gary's dad. Yes. All right, here's a question for you, Mr. Tom.
The answer's Die Hard.
If you were ever allowed to watch one movie for the rest of your life, what are you picking? You said
Die
it.
Hard.
There you go. Die Hard it is.
Best movie.
There you go. Cool. I think I would watch The Martian.
That's a good film as well.
I like that movie as well. So if that movie's ever on, I always have to just watch it to the end. So there you go. Lonzo says hi to Mr. Howell as well. So got about 90 seconds left in this one. Find out how much extra time we get because of the referee switch.
How long's left in the unofficial Club World Championship?
Let's check it out. It is still a 2-1 Stevenage lead. They are into extra time. I'm not sure how much time is left on the clock. Let's see. Let's go to the commentary. See if they tell us. Nope, they don't tell us there. So they're just into the 91st minute. So we shall see what's going on there. Stevenage did make a couple of subs in the 87th minute. Handball by somebody called Stevenage. 6 minutes of extra time, so hopefully that handball wasn't anywhere near the goal. Or else this could get really, really tense. You shall find out in a second. And Leeds will have the ball. Oh my God, he just passed it to the wrong team. That was a weird pass. He just did not. Oh, it was in the box because it is now 2-2. Score has been updated, but we don't know what happened. We'll find out in a second. But that was a handball, probably in the box, probably.
From who?
Dan Kemp for Stevenage. But as Mr. Tom has said,
Oh.
still, right now they still have one hand on the belt, but there's about 5 minutes of extra time left here. And Lincoln has tied it up. Ay, ay, ay. So they do have the hand on the belt right now. They almost lost it. They come back and scored late in this one. I like to say something smells a little fishy. They get a handball in the 91st minute, Mr. Tom. Would you say?
I have no opinion on it. I just record the result.
Goal, Lincoln City, Rob Street, left-footed shot from the center of the box. There you go. Lee's going to bring on another sub here. 10 minutes of extra time. 10 minutes of extra time.
Street with another goal.
Yeah. So there you go. 91st minute goal for Lincoln to put their hands back onto the glove. There we go. Nanto's going to dribble around, dribble all the way back, dribble all the way back, all the way back to the goalkeeper. All right. Norwich up 4-1 on Bristol City. It was 2-1 last time we checked. They have since scored 2. Bournemouth still up 2-1. Any other scores that have changed? I don't think so. West Brom up 2-0 on Preston at Preston. Stockport County up 3-2 at Exeter. Doncaster up 3-0 at Northampton. Reading losing 1-3 to Cardiff at home. And Wickham losing at home 1-0 to 10-man Blackpool. Wolves, what are you going to do? Leeds trying to clear it. Just can't get it past. Can't get it. Nanto, can he hold on to it? Yes, he gets the ball back. And here we go. Nanto's got space. He should cross it. Cross it. Puts it there. This has got to be a goal. Oh, it's got to be a penalty. He's going to point to the spot. Yes, DCL basically got taken down inside the box. It should have been a goal if he got there. You got the old man running after the ball. And a yellow card's been given because I think that was the last man standing kind of a situation. Nanto, I don't know why he didn't pass that sooner, but he still passes it. But DCL is in front, and he definitely pushes up the back. He definitely goes to the back of him. He's got 2 hands on him. I think DCL does lose the ball because he's slow, but he had no reason to touch him. That ball was too far ahead. He puts a hand on him, and DCL goes down soft. But you know what? I think if he doesn't touch him, it doesn't matter because that ball's the goalkeeper's there, and the ball is too strong anyway. So I don't think he gets there. So, but Calvin Lewin will be taking this one. I don't know if VAR is going to take a look at this. I think it's an easy one to call. Exeter has come back to tie this thing up 3-3. Got lots of scoring going on. North has just scored to make it 3-1. They are losing now. So, yeah. And if this is a goal for Calvin Lewin, that's a good thing because he's needed it. Rosie wants some Croatian scores. Let's see. Do I have to go all the way down to the Croatia grouping of? Let's see. Croatia. And here goes the ball. He's not good to the left, but he's good to the right. Let's see what he does. He goes to the left. Up in the air. Goalkeeper goes the wrong way. And Arsenal. Leeds are up 3. No. Well, this game is done. Where is the Croatia scores?
I'm very much willing to admit we might win today.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like it.
You think 3-0? Maybe?
We might look safe in the match. Not in the season, because I'm not counting those chickens before they hatch.
Yeah, you got a little ways to go, but we're expecting that team to show up, so we shall see.
Do you think this will put the frighteners on Spurs though tonight? Because
All
they
right.
fully expected to be level with us a week ago. Because they assumed they was going to win against Sunderland, and then we were going to lose to Man United. But now it's become 9 points.
Yeah.
I think that they're probably looking at who's ever in front of them at this point, so they're changing the goalpost. But
Everybody saying hi to Dad.
yeah, hello,
Lonzo
Dad.
says his uncles grew up with Bruce Willis in New Jersey. Yep, got a penalty for Leeds. Gary, can you please give the scores for the Croatia 1NL League? And I will do that. Sevest and Croatia Z finished at a 1-1 draw. Sabalia is up 2-0 on Karlovac in
Holy
the
crap.
69th minute. BSK is up 1-0 on Jarun. Dougal Paul G, I destroyed that, and Dubrava are sitting at 3-3 in the 70th minute. So there you go. Those are your Croatia 1 NL, and DCL has been taken off, and on comes the other striker. Get his name. Yep,
Got a free
lead
kick
score.
for Newcastle.
And it's 3-0. Yep, DCL 9 clear of that team. Says, yep. 5 minutes to go. Yep. Still got a lot of time. Still got a lot of time for Wolves, but I suspect it might be over. It might be over for them. That team plays in about 30 minutes against Brighton.
In the Stevenage versus Lincoln City game, the belt has been retained.
There you go.
Let's see. 18 successful UCWC defenses. Congratulations to Lincoln City yet again. Arguably the greatest team in England at the moment.
You could argue best on form.
Leeds fans are singing their song to see off this game. And Nanto with a nice little hold up there. Tapped it to Gurev, who doesn't hold on to it, and he goes out. And it's full time. Newcastle loses at home 2-1 to Bournemouth. There you go. Bournemouth is on a roll here still. They've been playing some good football. They're in
8th place now. Interesting, though, right? We lose to Bournemouth, and then Bournemouth go and beat Newcastle away. Which Newcastle in 14th, they don't look good at all. But Bournemouth haven't lost since they played us, right?
Oh yeah, early in the season, yeah.
It's just saying, City still have to play them, so there's that aspect of that at Bournemouth. So we'll see.
Very, very true.
What has gone wrong with Newcastle? I would argue not replacing Isak probably is part of the problem, but not replacing him efficiently with the right person. Like, that's always the concern. You sell a big player, right? A club like a Brighton or
they wanted to get a Ekitike, but they were late on that one.
Yeah.
And then they didn't realize that they were going to also lose Isak at the same time. So,
yeah. I mean, that's an aspect of it for sure. Like, if you don't reinvest properly, like, that's definitely an L.
I mean,
the other problem is I think the Saudis thought they could just do whatever they want, and they're holding out for this 115 FC charge to find out what that's going to end up being and make a decision whether they're going to skirt the rules themselves. I really believe that.
Yep. So Bournemouth has won their, I guess they won their last match, of course. They've won a second. Lost. They had 4 draws coming into it. Looks like the Arsenal match. So there you go. I think unless this thing is updated, I don't know if it's updated. No, Bournemouth. Leeds are going for the 4th goal. Cross comes. Ooh, and Nacho cannot get a leg at it. And Justin has it, and he gets pushed off the ball too easy. And it's 10 minutes have gone now, so this whistle's Leeds fans are asking for the whistle. You can hear them blowing the whistle themselves, but referee's whistle is the only one that counts. All right. See how much extra time they're gonna get. Yes. What do you think went wrong with Newcastle? And Spencer did answer that question. Did not.
I mean, it's a mixture bag too. Like I don't think Eddie Howe's a bad manager, but
this flag's probably gonna go up.
Time to move on.
Oh, this should be a goal. Oh boy, how did he miss that? Nemcha misses the shot. He's got to put that on target from where he was. Most of the defenders, and that should have been. I mean, it looked like he was offsides, but maybe not. Nemcha's got to put this shot on target. At least put it on target. I mean, this thing is. Oh, it gets defended well. That's what happened. Sorry, I was like, that looked like a bad shot, but defended out. All right. Got 11 minutes gone here, and Leeds are going to take their time throwing this ball in. Ampadu's going to take some extra time here. Maybe take the yellow. He's sitting on the board here, so here goes the run up. Ball's up. It's into the box. Headed way up in the air. Nanto's going to chest it down to Ampadu. Nanto's going to put it into the box. Goes low, and it gets kicked out, cleared out, and off wheels go. Oh, that's going to be an easy yellow.
Maybe not. I think he just fell down, right?
No, he grabbed him.
Okay.
Justin grabbed him. I mean, he may have just put a hand on him, but I mean, he maybe embellished, but he definitely, slowed down his progress for sure. It's 12 minutes gone. This referee's given an extra 2 minutes here. Come on, dude. Your guy screwed it up, and now you're giving an extra 2 minutes. Well, got a free kick it right at the center spot. Ball's kicked, and the whistle should be blown. Nope. Is he blowing it? Nope. Is he gonna blow it? Nope. Once this ball goes out, he should just blow it now. Come on, dude. Just blow it. Ball goes out. It's Leeds throw in. Come on.
Full time.
There we go. He looks at his watch now. Come on. And there we go. Leeds have done it. Significant day in Leeds' bid to stay up. Leeds win. And now Leeds sit with 39 points. 3 points off of Newcastle. 6 points ahead of Forest, who have a game in hand. 7 points ahead of West Ham, who have a game in hand. And 9 points ahead of that team, who also have a game in hand.
Thomas, I want to ask you a question. It's Leeds United related.
Okay.
What the hell is Flamingo Land?
It is a to my knowledge, it's like a zoo, basically,
Cool.
where there's animals and stuff.
Flamingos.
I've never been there to know that, but I believe
Ian
that's
says
what it is.
first back-to-back league wins for Leeds this season. So there you go. Good time to do that. Good time to do that. And later on, you've got Nottingham Forest against Burnley. Nottingham Forest gets a win. That helps them. That's
Burnley gets a
tomorrow.
win.
That's
That would really open that can of worms up for Forest.
Yeah,
for sure.
yep, that
Which
team
is funny, right? Forest are still in, the Europa League semifinals, right?
Yeah, you got Forest, you've got Aston Villa, who both have an opportunity to get a European trophy. Arsenal needs to win the next 3 matches.
Yep.
To do the same. To do the same. Well, I don't think anybody thinks they have a chance.
I actually think we have a better chance of winning the Champions League than we do the league right now.
In 90 minutes, I would say yes, but then the 90 minutes in the Carabao Cup tell me, will we actually take the chance? That's the problem. The body of work says in 90 minutes with nothing else to play for, will we give it 110% that we need? And we didn't show it the first time.
Well, the reality here is that you're looking at 180 minutes with Atletico. You're not looking at 90. You'll look at 90 when it comes to Bayern. And again, here's the thing. So, and I was thinking about this. You've got Saka with the Achilles situation. Let's say he can't play again until May. Whatever.
He should not play.
Right. That's my
The rest
point.
of the
Like, I'm
season.
also at the stage now thinking about this, Gary. Like, I'd rather not. And would you? Okay, here we go. Would you rather Saka play? You win a league championship, but you lose him for a year because of Achilles injury. I don't think I would take that. It's just
He's
because
not going to give you what you want. That's the
Right.
problem.
No, and again, here's the point. I think Dowman can give you what you want. I think there's a world where Jesus could fill those shoes. You're never going to really fill the shoes, but you have options. And
Like, you know what? You know how it looks when it works when you push a player? It looks like Ben White when he played until they gave him the surgery, right?
Yeah.
He looked good up until the surgery, and then after that he hasn't recovered because they haven't let him. Like they overextended him to play with an impending surgery coming, and then they rush him back when they finally do give him the surgery. Made no sense. The math ain't mathing, right? You push a player to the nth degree, and then you rush him back, and then you want to know why he doesn't look the same, right? But he was playing well up. Like, it's almost like, why'd you give him the surgery in the first place? Because he was playing much better before the surgery than after, and you never, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I understand he needed the surgery, but like, if he's gonna kill himself to get to play extra, then let the man recover fully.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
Is he
and
gonna
here's my other point with this, though, right? You play Atletico on the one of those 2 days, and then you have them on the follow-up in May. I mean, the team's going to be different from the 28th until the Champions League final, which I think is June or maybe May 31st or something like that. But my point being is, like, you've got all this build-up here. The team that's going to play in the semis could be different than the team that plays in the final. So we could be looking at a different Arsenal. We could be looking at an Arsenal that finds a way to get a result at the Etihad tomorrow, finds a way to win the league, and the momentum has built them to get into the Champions League final and actually do good. Like, there's so much unknowns what we know. But again, like we said earlier, these people that think we're just going to get punked by City, I'm like, I just don't see it. We could lose 100%. I think if we lose tomorrow, it's going to be a 2-0 defeat. It's not going to be a 4-5 and we're just capitulate, just crap our pants. Those people are just, I don't know. Maybe they want it to happen, but I mean, if you're a City fan, of course you want to win. But like, again, like, there's so much more to play. I mean, I've heard enough of this Arteta in, Arteta out crap this week to just drive me insane. Play the game tomorrow. Let's see what happens and go from there. That's how I feel about it. In the Champions League, we got that still to run for. Like, it was weird that this week turned into, and you and I sat on a show Tuesday, and sorry to bore you, Tom. I'm not, no disrespect meant with that, but like, we sat here on a show Wednesday night, and 25 minutes was about Arteta in, Arteta out, and after we had just punched our ticket to a semifinal of the Champions League. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
There we go. But hey, good result for Leeds today. You guys are 39 points now, Tom. So you're looking, you might need 1 or 2 more points. Hell, you might fuck around and win an FA Cup.
I got my 20 quid.
There you go. Yeah.
You got there's
Oh,
your.
yeah, but I will do because he's good for
Is
it.
that is that lunch money?
We can pretend it is.
There you go.
I can tell you what I'll spend it on. I will spend it. Actually, tell a lie. I will spend it on a rice bowl, which is basically a bed of rice or bowl of rice with grilled chicken cut up and put over it, and it's delicious with some chips and a drink.
Nice. I like
And
the
I'll
sound
get
of that.
that twice.
Russ said he's never been to Flamingo Land either, but he says he's never been. Oh, he's very.
I've much been to Beaver World though.
All right, I don't know where that is. And
I suspect it doesn't exist.
all right,
Oh, I know where Beaver World is.
even Ian's never been there, so very workmanlike performance at Ellen Road today. Yes, they did He looked really good. Arteta in for first
You're
30
my
games
good
every
luck,
season should appoint a special manager for the last 8.
Hello, Mr. Fadley.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Nick Fadley,
I
thanks
like
for joining us.
That's a good
Well, you
point.
know what? Just look on the schedule and see when we play at City late in the season, and that's usually tells you when you need to.
Create a
How
good
many
idea,
games you're playing?
Gary. It's a great idea. Should they actually have contracts where basically you have Arteta for the first 30 games, and then when it hits game 30, you're like, right, you're off for the summer. Come back in August. We'll get someone in for the final 8 games.
The way he's playing out, it looks like that. But you know what? Like I said, he's got once again. He always has a opportunity to squash that noise. The thing is, will he actually take it? You know what I mean? I feel a lot of times that players and coaches and managers, the money is so good they're going to do just the bare minimum to make sure that the boss is happy, as opposed to take that risk, which more established managers will. Right? If you have the best of the best, it makes it easier, of course, right? But if you have to take chances here and there, coaches and players don't want to do that because they lose money, and I think that sucks. Rosie talking nonsense here. I'm not even going to say it.
Ron Simmons and Paul Pot are mayors in Beaver World.
There you go.
Stupid. Everybody saying hi to Nick. Thank you. All right. We have hit the 2 hour and 10-minute mark. I think it's time for us to go. We want to laugh at that team, and we should hopefully get to laugh at that team.
What are you having for lunch then, gentlemen?
I don't know. I got to figure out what the boss wants to do. We had, for breakfast, we had Dunkin' Donuts. We had, I still have a donut waiting for me. And I had a hazelnut latte.
Do you dunk the donuts in dip?
I don't dunk. I know you don't need to dunk the donuts in anything. Just eat them. They're good. And then I had a McGriddle from McDonald's. I split that with the boss.
A what? Sorry?
A McGriddle sandwich. It's
I've never
basically
heard of that. What is that?
basically French toast made to look like a McMuffin. So it's like a French toast, but it's got like maple syrup in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pancake. You're right.
Yeah,
It's like a pancake sandwich.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, and it's made with maple syrup, so it's sweet. And then you have sausage and egg in the middle.
I love the McDonald's maple.
So I guess you're right. It's a pancake. I keep saying French toast, but no, it's a pancake. So yeah. But I need to eat something a little bit more substantial for lunch. Thoroughly enjoyable show, even though the man was empty. It was MIA. Yes. Good day. Good show today. Spencer, tell the people what you would like them to know.
Well, enjoy the night. Enjoy tomorrow. Enjoy life. That is all.
There you go, Spencer, with some words to live by.
Not a wisdom, but just enjoy it, man. Like, I get it. We're frustrated, but just enjoy it, man. Don't let it destroy you.
There you go. Mr. Tom, what say you?
I'm to answer Russ Morgan's question. I'm gonna have half a chicken, I believe, and some spicy rice. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna have a lemon and herb sauce on the chicken. It's fantastic, fantastic. And to answer your question, Ian, for what does Gary think has gone wrong with our team this season? It's because none of their players can pass, allegedly, according to the Opta stats. They've bought all players that are known for running, but none that are known for passing.
Yeah. I personally like what they're doing with their squad.
I think they've done really well. But again, like I was alluding to, I think they've made all the right choices. Not for them.
For us. Like, they want us to be happy. And guess what? We are happy with what they're doing on the pitch. So, yeah. So that's what's wrong. What's wrong with them? Nothing. They are perfect. The right way. We're not changing people over here, especially that team. Keep doing what you're doing.
I think we should all salute Sam, obviously, as the chief flag.
His new book coming out. It's sitting 11th on the worst sellers list.
Worst sellers list. Yeah.
Check it out.
Should we have a 3-second dance break?
We should. Let's get out. You know what? Can we do that just before? Oh, we have to do it again because I like this one. We're gonna have to do another one after I have my say, and then we can do one, and then we'll roll out of here. All right.
Sorry, Gary. I just want to thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
And obviously on Friday we'll be back again with King of the Ring '93, and it's spoiler. It might be the end of Hogan.
Oh no. What would Sam say if he was here? He would say something dirty and nasty and have
something
to
about
be
Pol Pot.
Yes. Bye, Rosie. Russ, stay cool. Sam in conversation with. Everybody, thank you again for joining us. I enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do this again.
I'd buy
next
that for
weekend.
$1.
And you know what? When do we play, and how do we play next week? We are playing on Saturday at 12:30. Ooh, so we might extend the road trip.
You're going to do the road trip early.
No, extend the road trip. Extend, like go from 3 p.m. to the end of the Arsenal match.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing evening kickoff then in the UK.
Maybe we'll see. Usually I'll do that. If the show goes up until 12 plus, might just stay on and just watch it anyways, right? So we'll see how that plays out. But we might do that.
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend.
5:30 in the UK makes more sense. Yeah, I understand.
So so we might extend the show. We might not. But au revoir, says Nick Vadley. Russ, check your phone, says Spencer. So the road trip is going to go do a Willie Nanto. I don't know if that's what I said. I hope not. But we'll check us out next week. We'll be back on Tuesday. Arsenal does not have a midweek game, so they get a little break. So we'll just be talking, hopefully, about the game tomorrow. And hopefully you are smiling when we talk about it. Right, Spencer?
I hope so, man. I really hope so.
Yep. And Alonzo, he's out. Check us out if you haven't already. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I might go try and watch the game at a pub. I might just watch it from home. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. Tomorrow is a long way away. Everybody. Oh, there you go. Will extends. And just before we get out of here, Mr. Tom wants us to shake ourselves. Shake it a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Let's do it, Mr. Tom. Can you get the button?
Oh,
Hit the button, Mr. Tom.
give me a second.
There you go.
My brother.
There you go. There you go. Look at that dance. Look at that dance. Leeds win 3-0. That's what that says. 3-0. 3-0. And we are out of here.
Life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. There you go.